One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium. The Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Seminoles will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. He was
It's a seam wide open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. He's got him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Hey, quarterback, dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college on notice.
And with the extra point, they get this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Eakin. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Toure. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Alexander. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll go full wide when receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Gonna look downfield again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. Job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The Noles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Sets up the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Ocha. There he goes! The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. He makes a grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He gets it in! Touchdown, Seminoles! The AT unit on the field. It's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Wake Forest. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Going on elsewhere. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already going back and forth, and they have a 3-point lead up 17-14. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Alexander. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Hey, man, I have a little awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot, and the ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's McCoy.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Gets it to him on the screen. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet
Are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fletcher. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
How about the difference a week makes for this QB? Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a completely different team from last week.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Noles will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now, from the shotgun, the inside give. Down to little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Perry. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Might be changing the route. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pittman.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability.
Caught behind the line. It's Pittman. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Noles! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Perry. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the right. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on 3rd down, because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Right on the money. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Eakin. Creates a little room. There he goes. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Going to try to get it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
And the Seminoles are flying down the field.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Oh, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And into the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss, you get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Wegman. Snags it over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. Got room to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dome. On the run, it's Alexander. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I just love quarterbacks that are greedy and that are always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Line gets set, 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been.
Lofts one high and deep. He's at the... and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from...
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by just 1 over the Judicials. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. On the move and looking deep. Makes the grab. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Flips it out on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Going up top again. Got it set up on the outside. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He might want another play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Florida State. Quick strike through the air for the score. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
You're going to have Nole Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Rushes on him. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. 1 play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Pittman. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on first down from the 30. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Perry.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, what a cut! They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Here's a heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. To throw, it's Wegman. Makes the catch, it's Eakin. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The RPO fired complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's caught. It's Alexander. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.